everybody, Avery here. Just coming around the lake over here by Jonesboro. I didn't even know existed. How about that? I don't think I've been this way before. Made a wrong turn. Was not paying attention to my GPS. I kind of knew where I was going and just forgot about where I was going and thought I was going somewhere. You know what I mean? You know, just wasn't paying attention. But we're not too far out of the way. This is just a little bit different way of getting over here to this office in Jonesboro off of Terra Boulevard 19, US 19. So let's do this, and then I got to run to Griffin to do a job. Then I got to get back to the shop and do a little bit more diagnostics on an M11, an autoclave I'm working on, mid-mark M11. See why the door's not opening. It's probably a door motor, but I hadn't timed it where I'm sitting there watching that door motor to see if it's engaging or sticking or what's going on before I order a motor, because they're a little bit of an expensive part to be guessing on. Hopefully I can get back in time today and feel like it. Got kind of a big meeting at breakfast in Athens tomorrow with somebody that's going to could possibly throw some big work at me in the future, maybe in the near future, and possibly several jobs. Don't know. Gotta have the meeting first. Don't count your chickens till they're hatched. Eggs, chickens, ducks, whatever. You know what I mean? So anyway, we're just tooling along, listening to that. Well, not right this moment. I had to turn it off if I'm filming because of copyright. Y'all know the drill by now. Had to turn off my jams. I like my jams. Helps me get through the day. A little bit bored and depressed when I can't listen to tunes. In another video, I was talking about going to the flea market and buying CDs for $1 for 25 cents. First time I've ever bought a Wallflowers CD from '96, which I knew who the Wallflowers was, just had never listened to them. Bob Dylan's son is the vocalist and lead guitarist or whatever for the band. He's kind of sounds a little bit like his daddy. I've never been a great Bob Dylan fan, so don't shoot me, you Bob Dylan fans out there. Some of his stuff is okay, but I don't know if it's because I'm getting older. He just sounds a little bit more upbeat or what it is, but that 25-cent Wallflower CD sounds pretty good, y'all. I gotta tell you. That's probably about all I got right now. Looks like we less than 2 miles from being at this office, so I better get with the program, put the camera down, and get over there to where I am going. Got to go pick up my Yankee screwdriver that I left over there the other day and drop off another drawing or two for a job we're doing for him. We will talk to you later, and by we I mean me. Kids used to get on to me all the time when I'd say we, and they say, well, you just mean you. Well, maybe I have multiple personalities inside my head. I probably do. I do talk to myself all the time, and I actually answer myself when I'm talking to myself. Sometimes we get in arguments with myself. Sometimes we just don't agree, or sometimes we wholeheartedly agree. Like, yeah, I don't like that, and then I say, I don't like that either, and then I realize I'm the same person here. When you get old and lonely and depressed, these things may happen to you too. Hope not, but I deal with it. It's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, this video is going off the rails and landing in depression land. It's not going to end that way, I promise you. We'll find something to stuff on here that'll be much more fun and exciting. There is like Suder Elementary School, S-U-D-E-R. Am I pronouncing that right? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Nobody ever does. Leave a comment in the comment section below. But anyway, I digress. I need to continue with this. That is all for now. Bye-bye. Okay, we're a little bit further in our day here, where we went to Jonesboro, and I just finished up Griffin. Then I got another call when I first got to Griffin. Now it seems I got to go to Locust Grove and pick up an autoclave and patch some sheetrock so I can come back and sand it down and paint it where I removed an x-ray sometime back. They want me to patch it. Go figure. I did say that I could. Never volunteer such things, especially when if you think you're gonna get as busy as I am right now. Anyway, we're coming back through the edge of McDonough. Spin it. This is an area of McDonough that is eat up with 18-wheeler truck traffic. This 155 coming back through here, it's usually much worse than this, but we're probably less than a mile, probably less than a half a mile from the interstate, and it's going to take a little while just to get that half a mile because this traffic crawls through here. Lots of warehouses and stuff behind us, up ahead of us, and over to the right of us a little ways at Locust Grove, going to Locust Grove, all kind of mega warehouses. So you're going to get all kind of 18-wheeler traffic here. But this road here is especially bad. I must have timed it at a pretty good time because it's not as bad as it is sometimes. Anyway, we're going to hang it up, put it back here behind me, try to muddle through here. Yeah, this is pretty good for normal compared to what it normally is. Should be through this little jumble mess just a little bit. So we're going to go through the edge of McDonough. I've got to check at the house to see what kind of mudding tape, mud, putty knife, spreader such as that I got. So then I got to go to probably Lowe's and get some of that if I don't have it or don't have all of it. I got to pick up my little cart to put a autoclave on. Actually, there's an autoclave I was going to work on today is sitting on it now, so I got to move that one, load up the cart, come back down here to Locust Grove. Locust Grove is right near where we're at now, but I've got to go all the way back to the house to get my little cart because I can't tote autoclaves anymore. My back's too messed up. Thought I was zigzagging around, ain't gonna be able to work, and now I'm gonna have two autoclaves to work on. It's gonna be a long day. I thought this was gonna be a quick day and get back to the shop and work on one autoclave. It's gonna be a bit longer of a day, all this zigzagging around and patching walls and picking up autoclaves. Then I gotta work on them autoclaves a little bit. Tomorrow I gotta get an early start. I gotta be in Athens, Georgia at 9 a.m. for that breakfast meeting I'm supposed to be doing. I got a green, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it through the green. It looks like we will. Yes, we did. There's Summit over here, Summit Racing Equipment. I bought a couple of things from there, not racing equipment, mind you, but stuff for vehicles. Pretty cool little store in there. Maybe we'll have to go in there and look around sometime. I got some interesting things in there. Zigzag day. It's kind of a zigzag week, y'all. I got a call over there in Athens after I get through with that meeting tomorrow, and I got a vacuum pump to try to put in if I can shut them down long enough at an orthodontist office that never wants to shut down. They told me they're slack on Friday, but they may not know it. I've got to shut them down for an hour or two. They're just gonna have to deal with it. All right, come on. Don't miss this live. We don't know how long it's gonna be. The lollygaggers is what costs you around here. Laying back like that, playing with your text or whatever you're doing, won't cost you a lot. That adds tax time onto your day is what that does. I don't ever have time to do the stuff I need to do around the house or just to chill out. I don't have time to chill out. I already discussed I don't have time to stop for lunch when I'm working. It's always eating these cheese crackers. Look, I'm about to drop them in the floor, but I didn't. These Lance cheese crackers. Eating them on the fly. I start getting nauseated, I'll start nibbling on a cheese cracker. That's all I have time to do. Then it's go home and sometimes fix yourself something to eat. Sometimes I don't have to fix myself. Go home and get something to eat in the evenings. In the morning times it's what I call a dirt bar. It's Nature Valley or Nature something. Nutri-Grain bar or whatever. Protein bar. I call them dirt bars. Like chocolate and peanuts or something. That's what usually my breakfast. If not that, it's a Pop-Tart. Get it on the fly and run. Cheese crackers during the day. Maybe get something to eat in the evening. What a wonderful life. Go to bed and repeat the process next day until you die. But I'm glad to have y'all along with me for this fun little experiment. Sometimes we'll have cool things to do. With all the aggravation and headaches I have, I try to squeeze in a little fun when I can, even though if it's wrapped around work schedules. If we can make this light, pack it in there, car. This car likes to lay back a lot. I don't like to do that. I know y'all say you're getting on his ass. Well, guess what? He's dragging his ass. It requires you to get on their ass when they drag their ass. There's too much traffic in Atlanta to be lollygagging like that. We need to go. Pick it up and go, y'all. I got a lot of zigzagging around to do today before I even hit a lick and do any work here this afternoon, which I already have. Went to 2 places. Ain't like I hadn't did anything yet, but just driving around in this kind of slowpoke traffic. These people must have a half a mile to drive every day, so they don't care how long it takes them. Thank you for getting in the turn lane. I much appreciate that. Just one of them out of my way. Yeah, I gotta get some gas sometime today. Still got a little over half, but by the time I get running around like this, I ain't gonna have time to gas up in the morning going to Athens. I'm gonna need to refresh that gas tank a little bit. This Nissan is a beast, but it does love gasoline. When I'm not pulling my cargo trailer 11 miles to the gallon at best. Full cargo trailer is going to drop down a little bit, maybe 9 or 10 miles to the gallon. Gets the job done, but it loves the gas. I believe I'd be scared to get around on a little electric scooter in this kind of traffic. They either got a lot of balls, don't care, or just plain stupid. Or option 4, all of the above. Still about 13, 14 miles from getting home. See what kind of mud and stuff I have for patching walls. I got a feeling I'm gonna have to run to Lowe's, which is 10 mile one way out of the way, so 10 mile there, 10 mile back, and then turn around and come back down here where I'm at right now, and then go all the way back down to here, and another 7 or 8 miles back to my right now. Back behind us is Locust Grove. Just keep zigzagging around today. Don't seem like I'm getting anything done. It's not very productive. I mean, if I'd have had that cart and I'd have had the mud, there's not even any Home Depots or Lowe's close to where they're at Locust Grove. There's an outlet mall, but ain't no Home Depots or Lowe's, so I might as well just go back, get my cart, because hoping they'd have some kind of cart or stool I could put that autoclave on and roll it to the van is probably hoping against bad luck. Oh man, I am so tired. Some of the drawings I just did for a job for Jonesboro submitted them and the doctor says they're too detailed, they're not going to understand it. Does that make sense? Too detailed, they're not going to understand it. So I got to break it down and show one little thing on each plan and draw about 50 diagrams for them, and then probably go over and hold their hand and do half of it for them. I'm getting too old to be doing that, babysitting all the dumbasses in the world, y'all. I mean, I'm sorry, but my brain don't function as good as it used to. That's why Southern fried knowledge. After that wreck, my brain kind of got fried. I'm kind of losing some of my knowledge. I took quite a whack to the head, and I can tell it sometimes. Anyway, sounds like we're leaning toward the depressing side of town again. We're not going to do that. I'm still over 12.5 miles from the house. If these two lights right here will cooperate with me, we will get out of McDonough and mosey on down that road of life, seeking more adventures. Clear one. Clear two. That ends the traffic lights for quite some time. Not the traffic, mind you. Just some of the traffic lights. There's one or two stretched out on there. Now we got some construction stuff going on here. We're getting our cones out. Probably putting in some underground pipes or something. Or either they're about to do a roundabout here. They get crazy when they do the roundabouts. I've seen some places around and about Atlanta that need some roundabouts or traffic lights or something. To help the situation, make it easier to get through an intersection. Well, we're probably running into the same old. So until I see something kind of exciting, and hopefully I won't miss it, I guess we'll just stop this so I'm not boring you people all to death. I do appreciate y'all for watching. If this is the end of this video, which was shot on, I think it's January the 13th, possibly. Somewhere in there. It's Tuesday. Whatever's close to January 13th, it'll be 12 or 13th. Do appreciate y'all for watching. Spread the word. We'll try to get some adventures going before long, but right now I'm so busy I just have to kind of make them up as I go with these driving adventures. Hopefully we'll have some more fun stuff coming up in the next month or two. I don't know anything concrete till towards the end of April. But I believe I can squeeze something in there before then. I hope so. I'll be cracked up, y'all. Again, thanks for watching. Like, comment down below. Subscribe if you hadn't already. Tell your friends. Maybe they think this goofy old man is interesting to watch. And come back for the next adventure. That's all for now. Bye. Hello, some bonus footage here. Sometimes this road, everybody's going too slow. We're going like 44 in a 55 right now. So I'm thinking I'm going to take a shortcut that I've took one time before. It may even be quicker on a normal day. But when you're behind slowpokes like this, it's got to be better. So, hang on and let me show y'all a cool little shortcut that takes you back towards my house. Ain't gonna go all the way there, but we'll show you the shortcut part of it at least. This right here at the top of the hill is one of them areas where I think we need either a traffic light or a roundabout. Roundabout will be a little bit more difficult because of this embankment on both sides. They'd have to really tear out some stuff there. I think a roundabout will be harder to do than a traffic light. But that road there, Kellytown Road, is hard to pull out on. There's curves and hills when you're trying to pull out. And this is like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, not even a bad time. You come through here at like a rush hour and you can't pull out of that road. Anyway, we're gonna come down here to the, let's see, I'm gonna whip this thing around here a minute. Up, spin it. We've crossed this thing a time or two. I don't know if I've showed y'all. I think this is the South River, Newton County line. Let's see if I can give you one quick shot of the South River. It's down here at the bottom of this little hill. Oh, they was doing construction here earlier. Kind of hope they're not doing it. Yeah, they're not. I think they was doing some sandblasting on the side of it. Yeah, this is the South River, Oak Hill community. Like you can see out there. That's my river over there. And back down here. Let's spin it again. Turn it around. That's a double spin. Bonus double spin. If I can get it to hang up on my little magnet bracket back here. There we go. I'm going to come up here. Right past the You Pick Your Own Blueberry stall is a shortcut. And we're getting close to the You Pick Your Own Blueberry stall. Coming up here pretty quick, I think. God, we have slowed down to like 35 again, y'all. Come on. This is cray. Here's our little blueberry spot right over there where you can kind of see that stop sign coming from that way. It looks like it's pointing this way. That's my shortcut. I know it goes through there. It seems like part of it used to be a dirt road. I'm kind of hoping they fixed it up. It's been a few years since I've been down here. We are going to try it though and see what happens. It should. GPS hopefully will tell me once I get back up in here a little bit how to pull this off. A little bit of a curvy adventure with some heavy duty mailboxes right on the edge of the road. We got to watch that. Is that thing trying to tell me to turn around? I don't think we want to go that way. Yeah, it's trying to get me off of this road. That's not what I want to do, y'all. I want to come out over here. I hope I'm remembering this right. It's been a few years since I did this. I'm pretty sure this is the road that does shoot through. I think it's actually a shorter distance. It does get rid of the slope oaks. Oh yeah, I was right about this. I thought this was the dirt road down here. Dirt road shortcutting. I can remember some kind of interesting things back here though. I think I'm over 4 miles. Oh, we got a tractor blowing crap off the side of the road here. Not sure why we're using a blower on a dirt road. That does not look real practical to me, y'all. That didn't do a damn thing. All the crap that he blowed just fell right back on the road. That accomplishes nothing, my man. But as long as he's happy. The way I remember coming, y'all. But we're gonna try it. We're committed to it now. I don't want to have to pass that dude with the blower back there anymore. Haven't did any dirt road off-roading stuff here lately. This is kind of an adventure, huh? This way. Took me a minute to think about that one. I didn't remember it. It's been, like I said, been a few years since I had to come through here. Since it's still a dirt road, I don't know if it's a practical shortcut But it's interesting nonetheless. As long as we don't meet too many more. See, all this crappy blood went right back out in the road. That didn't accomplish anything. I don't know where that guy thought he was doing anything by blowing down. All that stuff flipped up, and what wasn't even in the road is now in the road. Some people, you just can't tell stuff. They ain't wanting to hear it. I know it turns into a paved road somewhere back around here, and there's some more houses and stuff back here too. Well, there was a couple other interesting things. Less traffic back here. Of course, you don't want to be running into traffic with all these curves and dirt roads and such. Can y'all hear me over all the rumbles and noise on the dirt road? Sure don't want to run into nobody right here, because I had to jerk the wheel. We going down. That's a big old hole right there, y'all. Looks like we got a river down there. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, way down there. That would not be a happy ending. Guess that is the South River down there. We went right by it. Yes, we did. Getting back to some mailboxes up in here. I assure you this is going to turn into pavement. Well, it was a fun little adventure anyway. Or I had fun, hopefully y'all did. Sticking up right on the edge of the road. You'll be on your toes here. It looks like we're getting close to pavement. It's getting a little bit more hard packed. I know y'all can't see that, but there's some cool old signage and stuff down there. Some like a giant man cave shop down there. There's our pavement. I knew there was pavement back here. A little bit more defined paved road here. Might not have saved any time, I don't know, but it was an interesting little side trip. Well, I am getting to within just a few miles of the house. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and end it because I got stuff to do when I get there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed my little dirt road back adventure there. This is probably going to wrap this video up for sure. Thank y'all for watching. See you in the next one. Bye. Hello everyone. Back here for a little bit more bonus footage. The way my day's going, I'm running around, zipping around, trying to get things done. And what? Listen for it. Do you hear it? I'm about to show you what can make it even worse. That's right. A damn train. I got here as the engine was making the cross arm come down. So yeah, we're going to be here a little bit. These trains in Locust Grove are about as long as the trains in Waycross, Georgia. They're ridiculous. So I'm stuck waiting on a train. The dental office I'm going to is across the track and right on the right. Their backyard is right there. I mean, it's right there, you know? But we have to wait on the train. It's been that kind of day. Get behind people going 39 in a 55. This has been one of those fussing posts, hasn't it? This probably turns some people off. There's my dental office I'm trying to get to. If you could see over the top of these short cars here. Kind of cool little antique place right over here on the left through there. Through the train right there. Don't have time for that today. I got too much stuff to do. And then I realize I'm past due for an oil change today, and I ain't gonna be able to even think about getting to it until Saturday. And today's Tuesday. It's not gonna blow up or nothing, but I don't have the time. I simply do not have the time. And that's me doing it myself. I sure don't have time to pull in somewhere and let them screw it up for me. I have had some bad experiences with some of these oil places, and nobody will put the kind of oil that you want in there. Maybe Saturday, if it ain't raining, I might be having to do an oil change on top of everything else. You know, there goes an Amazon car. Here comes some empties. You think that could be the end of the train. They're all empties, y'all. It's not the end of the train, though. No, we're going to be waiting. These trains around here don't play. They are excruciatingly long. Who wants to hear the sound of a train? There you go. You hear it? Ain't it wonderful? Ooh, we got the end of a train there. No time for nothing else. Come on, arm. Train's down there. Give me arm. There we go. There we go. That's my little antique place I told you about right there. It's kind of cool. There's never anywhere to park here, and I've got to pick up an autoclave. So I got to end this for right now. Thanks for watching. Y'all, a little bit more bonus footage. I'm behind a damn slowpoking idiot that's been running off the road the last 3 or 4 miles. Won't get out of the way. He's absolutely running off the road, slowing down, going 15 in a 45. He's about to get past. Can't quite do it yet. There was a motorcycle or something over the hill there. I think I could have went then. I can't tell what that reflection is. Couldn't have took a chance though. It's like a moped. Something very slow. Almost as slow as this guy. It's a bicycle. He's actually sped up a little bit. You run into stupid drivers all the time, and a lot of the stupid drivers have money. This is a big fancy Lexus SUV, or either he stole it. I thought for a little while it was a 10-year-old and he can't see over the dash. He stole it. The traffic is really heavy right now. I'm trying to get home before it gets super duper heavy, and whoever this is in no hurry to go anywhere at all. If they don't turn off, I'm going to have to pass them, passing lane or not. But I do need a clearing to do that. I got a lot of stuff to do this evening, and then you get behind somebody like this. First it was the train, and now it's this. He's probably going to pull up here and stop at a roundabout. Yep. Let's slow down and stop now. We got to stop and look around. You got it if there ain't nothing coming, son. He's so jerky in his driving, he's like all over the road. I don't know if they're texting, stupid, drunk, can't see over the dash or what, but I got to get around this or I ain't never gonna make it home, y'all. There's not a whole lot of passing opportunities on this stretch of road though. Not to mention the traffic situation. If there was a passing opportunity, the traffic does not allow it. If I was holding somebody up like this person's holding me up, it was hard for me to say person just then, like this person's holding me up, I would pull over. If you're holding up traffic and you can't go the speed limit, the best thing for you to do, we're in a 55 now and he speeds up, top speed is 40. All right, we're going around him, the hell with this. Double lines or not, screw that. Got money but don't know how to damn drive. That goes back to what I say. They must have a half a mile to drive every day, and that's all. It don't matter if it takes them 2 hours to drive that half a mile. I got things to do and places to go. You need to stay the hell out of my way. tell I haven't made an appointment with a shrink yet. I really need to talk with somebody before I go crazy. But it's no laughing matter, I guess. You do what you can do. Well, I am headed back home again after mudding the cracks in the wall and picking up an autoclave, and headed back to the house to work on 2 autoclaves now. So y'all, thank y'all a whole lot for watching. Come back on the next video. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the end of this one this time. If it ain't on a second video, I don't know. Do appreciate y'all for watching. More adventures to come. Bye for now, y'all.